Ladies and gentlemen, Lorraine Sileo, Phocuswright Senior Vice President, Research and Business Operations.
Welcome to the 23rd Phocuswright Conference. Yes, 23 years, and I've been to almost all of them, which is why I like to look back on things to help make sense of where we are today, and ask the tough questions, such as, what industry are we in anyway? Because if you had any doubt at all, you just have to look at our tagline and logo, and you'd still be pretty clueless. Phocuswright, power paradox, a dinosaur. What does it all mean? What industry is this anyway? Are we in the transportation industry, food and beverage, recreation? How about malt beverages? Of the 450 SIC codes the US uses to classify businesses, there is none called travel. Or maybe we're just not in the travel industry at all. How many travel companies have you heard say, we're a tech company before we're a travel company? Like it's a badge of honor. So maybe we're just all in the tech business. Or does it even matter? 20 years ago, our industry was well defined. Airlines, hotels, car rental companies, tour operators, cruise lines, and railways. So basically, you had your transportation and a bed. Everyone knew their place. If you were lucky, it all came together to become a vacation, a business traveler, a trip. You had suppliers and travel agencies, mostly the traditional kind, but then we had online travel agencies as well. And most business models were either commission-based or merchant of record. But over the years, the funnel became a blender. And what came out is a whole different animal. Those neat definitions of who we were blurred, sometimes beyond recognition. And now travel is not a thing anymore. It's not it's just a means to getting somewhere. It's not a passenger name record, a room or rental. It's a journey, a place, a memory, a discovery, an experience. It's not one and done, but rather something to relive, share, or even a way of life. This definition of travel and everything it encompasses has created big challenges for strategists and marketers. Travelers want more when buying and shopping for travel. Not just more, better. And any attempt at trying to simplify or isolate the consumer quest is fruitless. For example, our research shows again and again that travelers buy on price and convenience. So it's always price and convenience before anything that has anything to do with allegiance to a brand. So what did we do? Because we were worried that maybe our industry is just becoming commoditized, just a means to an end. So we added all sorts of options and services to jazz up that core product. Renting a car, how about a Tesla? Flying commercial, how about some extra legroom? Staying at a hotel, how about one with a lively rooftop bar or a voice-activated assistant as your concierge? Better yet, how about renting a home or apartment instead? Then let us book your Segway tour, your wine tasting, museum tickets, introduce you to the locals, and so on. Yes, now we know better. The opposite of commoditization has emerged as the definition of a trip expands. So much so that it will take every single one of us to figure out how to apply all the available intelligence out there to best serve the customer. We'll need to connect to all touch points and as many channels as possible to match, message, and package the entire travel experience for the consumer from inspiration to preservation. All of the companies represented here this week are as complex as the travelers themselves. You're trying to solve a puzzle that in many ways may be unsolvable, and for good reason. Travelers are complex, unpredictable, spontaneous, fickle, surprising, even disloyal. We should know, which is why for many years to come, our industry, if it is an industry at all, must continue to evolve and innovate. By the way, the travel sector has not so much reinvented itself as just adding layers and layers to that core product. For example, traditional travel agencies, both corporate and leisure, not online travel agencies, still represent the largest distribution channel in the US at 30%. Imagine that. But we have greatly expanded the definition of our industry in a way that will keep our wheels turning for decades to come. So welcome to the Phocuswright Conference. There are 1,700 people here from 43 countries. For the next few days, leaders, pundits, and innovators will share their definition of travel. Enjoy the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Phocuswright Senior Vice President